Yeah, the match with Dan Mosier, his speed's got me a little bit nervous, but I feel like if I can stop him, I can comfortably win. Yeah, I see the match being, yeah, it's only going to go two ways. If he doesn't pin me off the mark with his speed, he's not going to win. I think the closest person to him that I've faced would be Ryan Scott. A similar kind of flat-handed explosive hit, and the same thing goes. Once I stop that hit, it normally goes my way.
Dan's had a run of beating people recently that are stronger than him by he pins them before they get access to their power. Is that a concern for you?
Yeah, I think accessing my power before getting pinned is going to be an issue, but if I get any kind of wrist at all, it shouldn't be a problem.
Over 6 rounds, do you think it favours yourself or Dan?
Definitely over 6 rounds it favours myself, because I think his hit will fade, especially once I stop him and try and bleed a bit of that explosive power out of him.
Tell us a little bit about generally how you're training for the sport of arm wrestling, a little bit of the background of how you actually got to where you are.
I'm generally a bodybuilder type of training. I started off as a bodybuilder, fell into arm wrestling, and I try to arm wrestle once a week, but I don't do more than half an hour every second day of actually purpose arm wrestling training. I focus more on full body strength than just arm wrestling.
You were telling me earlier that you were strong before you found arm wrestling, before really you found any sort of strength. You were just always a strong person. Is that the case?
I was one of those old school kids, you know, when we used to get out and do shit and lift shit and, you know, climb trees and ride bikes. And I think back then we were just strong, but even I was strong for my age, for my size. I was always good at arm wrestling. So
one thing that I've noticed about this lead up to this match is that almost everyone in the United States of America thinks that you've got no chance.
Yeah, I'm enjoying being the underdog for a change. I think the Americans are slightly underestimating some of the talent in Australia these days. I think we've come a long way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that a lot of the Americans aren't aware that you actually defeated Ron Buff.
Yeah,
there isn't much video footage out there, but tell us about your match with Ron, how that came about, and how you felt against Ron.
Well, first of all, I beat Ron left hand, and I was comfortable from start to finish. As soon as we got into a hook, you could just feel that I had that. Right hand, I feel if I had stopped him, I would have been in the match. I still think he probably would have got me, but I didn't get a chance to train with him and see who was actually stronger. He was just too quick off the go.
When it comes to elite hookers, I personally think that you're there as an elite hooker. Do you feel you're there as an elite hooker?
I think I need to work on my speed to be really elite.
Yep.
But strength-wise, it's definitely there.
Yeah. So you feel that your finishing power once in the hook is as good as it needs to be.
Yeah, it's finishing, holding, everything other than speed on my left is there. It just works.
Yeah. So back to the Dan Mosier match. Give us a prediction for the match.
I always go in to win 6-0, and I'm pretty sure that's how it'll go.